Let's make this beautiful cold brew cheesecake. I want to go swimming in this. Before you get started on the crust, it's really important to take out your cream cheese. You want that to be room temperature. Since we're making a coffee flavored cheesecake, I got coffee and dark chocolate JoJo's for the crust. You can use graham crackers. You can really use whatever cookies you want. And if you want to buy a store-bought crust, that's fine too. Another thing you want to do in advance is line a springform pan with parchment paper. This part isn't necessary, but it does make the process of taking the cheesecake out of the springform pan a little bit easier and cleaner. I put 2 packages of the JoJo's in a Ziploc bag. I'm saving a few of them for garnish. You can do this in a food processor, but I'm actually going to use this rolling pin and I'm going to smash these cookies up. Get all that rage out on those cookies. Add 4 tablespoons of melted butter to your crust and give this a good mix. You want to make sure the butter is coating all of the cookie crumbs. Transfer that crust to your pan and then press it down so it covers the whole bottom. In the stand mixer with the paddle attachment, we're going to beat 2 eggs, 16 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of sour cream. Blend that all together and then add a half a cup of pure maple syrup. You can use sugar for this, but I really like the flavor of the maple. And 1/4 cup of cold brew coffee concentrate. And don't forget a pinch of salt. Pour the batter into your crust and bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 1 hour. The cheesecake is out of the oven and now it needs to cool down for a few hours before I add the ganache. And by the way, my house smells insane. It smells like a coffee shop. Last step of the cheesecake is the coffee liqueur chocolate ganache. Melt 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips with 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I put this in the microwave for 1 minute and then stir to combine. Then add 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 tablespoon of coffee liqueur. This ganache is so beautiful and glossy from the butter. Pour this ganache over the top of the cheesecake. This is so pretty. I like to leave the edges showing and just give this some time to set up in the fridge. I cut up those extra JoJo's, added them to the top, and now I'm gonna let this set. Now that the cheesecake is fully cooled down, we can open up the springform pan. It'll come off nice and easy because of the parchment paper. And just peel that parchment right off. I cannot get over how pretty this is. Ready? What? Oh my goodness.